Okay, right over here I have some amount of NaOH dissolved in double distilled water, and where is it? This is phenolphthalein powder. Okay, so what I'm trying to show to you is how to, for the UG labs, make a phenolphthalein solution. Okay, for that I could not have any ice, I should say absolute ethanol. So instead of that I'm using this is isopropanol. Okay, now isopropanol makes phenolphthalein soluble. Okay, both are organic compounds, and then you can add some amount of water to it, make a larger portion of this solution. Okay, so this is my video stand. All right, so now as you could see, this is the phenolphthalein powder. I will just take a portion of it. So this amount. I hope this is visible to all of you. And I'm going to mix this. I'll put this inside this test tube. And then what I'm going to do, as you could see, right? I hope you can see that. Yeah. I'm going to mix some isopropanol. Or it could also be absolute ethanol. Comes at a much lower cost. Okay. I'm sorry for the delay. The bottleneck has got stuck. That's sweet. Yeah, I think I got it open. Yeah. Now, right in front of you, that's the test tube, and I'm pouring some of this 2-degree alcohol. Okay, as you could see, all of you, I'm going to use the same practice that I've been doing. I know this is non-toxic, so I can just give it a little bit of shake. So this is almost soluble inside the isopropanol. Okay. Maybe I've taken too much of the indicator. Now this indicator could survive for a whole year inside any lab with a capacity of say 700 students. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a portion of it, okay? This thing, alright. I could mix this in water. For your clarity, I will make a drop of this fall into this alkaline medium. Initially, you are not figuring out maybe any color change. That's not mixed well. So can you see some development of a pinkish color solution? Let me take it to a better background. Well, if that doesn't work, we add a little bit of more base. To this. I already have some, see, sodium hydroxide. Color is developing. Let me just touch a tip of it. Oh my god. Now the phenolphthalein indicator is used for acid-base titration. The next video upcoming is on preparation of Tollens reagent. Now normally what most of the school labs are doing, instead of preparing their own solutions, okay, which is what I wanted to show you. This is the phenolphthalein powder. All you need is some isopropanol, which is this one, or absolute ethanol. Mix the two, say around 2 milligram of the phenolphthalein with 5 ml of this solution, loads amount of water. Okay. Now surprisingly, each of these indicator bottles, when we are buying from Nice or any other company like SRL, they will be costing you around 200 rupees or something like that. There's no need of it. There is no need of it. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to make a tolerance reagent. Now for that, I'm just giving you a idea. This thing is pure silver. Tonight I'm going to dissolve this in aqua and tell you how to make a tolerance reagent out of this. This is 1 gram of silver costing only 198 rupees. Pure silver.